Now we will start chapter 5, that is data handling. Okay, data handling we are studying since I think class 3 or 4. Okay, we have learned many things and in this class we will learn many more. Okay, so in your daily life you might have come across information like number of people affected with coronavirus in India. It's almost 80 to 90,000 now. Okay, now amount of damage made by Amphan. Okay, it will be like uh, CM of West Bengal is saying it is almost like 20,000 crores, something like that. And that marks scored by the students of your class in this that test I took. Okay, so in this we come across many such type of information daily. Okay, this the information collected in all such cases is called data. Okay, data is usually collected in the context of a situation that we want to study. Say number of corona cases in India, that is the situation we want to study or know. Okay, so like for an example, if a teacher may like to know the average height of students in her class, to find this she will write the height of all the students in her class. Say it can be in a centimeter, it can be in meter. Say it is 137 centimeter, 142 centimeter, like this way. Okay, and not only that collection of data, she has to arrange in a systematic manner. Okay, then she can interpret those data. Okay, there are many ways to arrange these data. Okay, if we don't arrange this data, if say this is the heights like 44, then 135, like this way, so it is not arranged. Okay, this is unarranged data is known as raw data. Okay, so this raw data we cannot interpret, or it's very difficult to interpret or to make any conclusion here. Okay, so to make a meaningful conclusion or interpretation, we need to organize these data. Okay, say if I ask you what is your favorite subject. Okay, say I'll ask 20 students, and some of will say that maths. Okay, some of you will say science, some of you will say English, some of you will say social science, like this way. Okay, say if I now arrange this data, say maths among 20 students, 7 students like, okay, their favorite subject, and science is 10 and English is 8 and this 5. This I can say this is that I have arranged or organized this data. Okay, now if I can represent this data in this way also, like I write subject, then tally marks, then number of students. Okay, say subject first is maths, that is 7. All of you I think know how to write tally marks. Okay, how tally marks is, we make group of 5. Okay, 4 vertical bars, okay, and 1 is crossbar, then it will make 5. Okay, this is 5 and 7, 2, that is 7. Next is science. How many? 10. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 plus 5, 10. Next is English. 8. 5, 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. Next is social science. How many? 5. Okay. That means the number of tallies before each subject gives the number of students who like that particular subject. The maths, this tally mark says that 7 students like this. This is known as the frequency of that subject. That means that 7 is the frequency of maths, 10 is the frequency of science, 8 is the frequency of English, 5 is the frequency of social science. Now what is frequency? Frequency gives the number of times that a particular entry occurs. That means maths, I have entered 7 times, means 7 students have maths is the favorite subject, so I have entered 7 times. So that is the frequency of that number, that many times, that 7 times that entry, or I have to write that data. Okay, so frequency gives the number of times that a particular entry or observation occurs. Okay, now this table that I have made is known as frequency distribution table. Okay, now if you have already learned this in class 6. Okay, now the data regarding the choice of the subject, so the occurrence of each of the entries several times. Say there are only 20 students. If I increase the number of students, okay, so that means I have to increase that number of entry, or number, I'll have more number of observation. Okay, so take another example. Say when we have to deal with a large data. For example, consider the following marks out of 50. Okay, when we have to consider large data, means we have to make many observation. What to do? We will be successful using this frequency distribution table, or we need something else.